Hey y'all, this your girl Amber, and I'm back about to do a reading for my lovely Scorpios. So take what resonate, leave what don't. Be mindful that these are all general messages. And if you are aware of where Scorpio falls at in your birth chart, it can resonate with your first, fifth, seventh, or eighth house, your sun, moon, Venus, or rising sign. So, Scorpio, what message I have for y'all folks today? Okay. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel like y'all are in the energy whereas it's like y'all know now how to move forward and possibly who to move forward with. Maybe at one point in time that y'all was in y'all, like maybe at one point in time that y'all used to stay up late at night contemplating, thinking on how to move forward with a situation, especially in regards to a lover that you may be connected to at this time. Because the lover card did come up, take resonate, leave it down. So you may be dealing with someone with Gemini energy. But like, yeah, maybe at one point in time you tend to probably have used to, like, played games, played around, but at the same time it's like you knew that you had genuine feelings for someone, whereas you know that you knew that deep down that you loved someone, or they loved you, or simply y'all loved each other. And it was like, regardless of the feelings that you had for this person, it was maybe probably other people still involved, whereas you may possibly be dealing with third parties. And it was like, even with those third parties, it's like they couldn't still fulfill you how that lover could. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's giving me the energy, whereas what's that song? Been around the world, and it's like you done met all these girls, but they still wasn't the one for you. But not knowing, it's like the girl that has always been the one for you literally been right in your face the whole time. And it's crazy because like that's literally been the girl that you know for a fact that genuinely loves you and you genuinely love, even though you still had all these other third parties and other options around and that you was entertaining. But it's like you not in that energy no more, of whereas you playing around, you up thinking, contemplating on, like, if you know for a fact this person generally do love you, care for you. It's like you know that this person is your person. Yeah, because like I said, Ace of Pentacles came up in reverse. Yeah, like I said, you probably was dealing, like, you probably had multiple options. And guess what? With those options, either they did things that turned you off, you still wasn't satisfied, you still wasn't pleased, or just simply the options that you had, they just wasn't pure, genuine people. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why it's like you removed yourself from that energy of having all these third party options, because simply they weren't, it's like you feel like they weren't for you. Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. Yeah, like I said, and it's crazy because, like, since you have gained that clarity, whereas you know for a fact that all these options that you have had in the past, or just in general, they weren't for you. It's like now, since you are fully aware of that and you gain that clarity, you are now focusing on bringing your cup towards the person that you know for a fact that genuinely do love you and genuinely do care about you. Even though things right now are not moving fast, you still is taking your time with the individual, just because of some fact you know this is who you want to offer your love to and give your cup to. Okay, Scorpio. Yeah, like I said, and boom, when the swords came out, and these cards, the way they are coming, is like basically you are moving towards someone that you know for a fact that you want to give your cup to, and it's like this person don't even really know what you doing behind the scene in order to get to them. Because like they may be focusing on, you know, things in regards to like getting themselves together, you know what I'm saying, because they have their own responsibilities, priorities. But at the same time, it's like, even though they have what they have going on, they trying to put what, you know, what they have going on into fruition and bring it together. They don't know that you are bringing your cup to them, meaning that you are going to offer them some type of, you know, some type of love, offer some type of stability, some type of just some type of relationship or some type of commitment. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Scorpio. So it's like you already know who you want to go towards to and put in the work with. And like I said, this is somebody that you do genuinely love. Maybe you love the way they communicate, the way they handle their business. They're very responsible. They know how to nurture you. They know how to talk to you when it's time to, you know, to have them different type of conversations. It's like they have all the, what's what I'm looking for? They check off all the check boxes basically, and that's who you basically want to, you know, bring your cup towards, and you offer them something. But like I said, they don't know that you are trying to pursue them or bringing this to them, because in fact things may be kind of slow and stagnant right now, and things probably not going the way that they probably expected or you expected. But deep down behind the scene, you still is putting in the work, whereas you put in the work to move towards this individual and have something solid and stable with them. Scorpio. 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 Yeah, like I said, boom. It's crazy. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting. So you are moving towards someone that's, you know what I'm saying, handling their business, but it may be a female energy that may possibly be blocking it, and it may have been one of the options that you probably was dealing with. And even regardless, even though you were dealing with that option, it's like, in a way, they still feel as though that they can have some type of stability with you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not even looking at this option, because it's in fact you are more focused on bringing your cup towards the person who you know for a fact that you can have, that you do genuinely love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, one of the third parties is actually may possibly be blocking this energetically, just because of the simple fact maybe they at one point in time was depending on you for some type of stability. But like I said, these options or that option, you gain that clarity, whereas you realize that this person isn't for you. Maybe because this person was a little bit too dependent on your energy, whereas they felt like they needed you and they couldn't do anything on their own without you. And that's probably why you remove yourself from this person, just because of the simple fact the person that you actually want to go towards, they are more independent, more responsible, and on top of that, even though things don't always be perfect, you know this person have a very pure heart and good intentions, especially when it comes to how they feel about you. Scorpio. Scorpio. Yeah, because like I said, Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, because like I said, maybe that third party option that you did have some type of situation with, maybe you were in some type of relationship with them, whereas at one point in time things were stable between you and that person, but then Six of Cups came in reverse, meaning things started going downhill, meaning the communication started becoming off, like meaning y'all always was going back and forth, different disagreements, y'all couldn't come to mutual understanding, and y'all just didn't know how to compromise one another. Or maybe kids played a part, maybe kids was part of the issue, maybe you had a baby mama, or maybe they had a baby daddy, or maybe you had a baby daddy, or they had a baby mama. Say resident, leave with don't. But it's like things started becoming unbalanced within the dynamic of what you had with this person. And like I said, don't get me wrong, this was probably one of the options that you were fucking with the hardest. But at the same time, it's like when you start gaining that clarity, you realize like, this person isn't for me. I don't want to give this person my cup or anything of that nature. I want to go towards who I know for a fact that I know I can build something with, I can be on the same page with, and it won't be so much of drama and chaos and confusion. And you know what I'm saying, within the dynamic. So yeah, this one of the third parties that you were dealing with, they still is trying to block you from moving forward, move towards this person that you know for a fact that you want to go towards, and give some type of love offer. Because like I said, the lovers came up. So like I said, you may be possibly dealing with a Gemini, or it could be a Gemini who's going through this and trying to come towards you, or you could be possibly dealing with a Gemini and that's who you want to go towards. But the lovers did come out in it, so it's somebody that you know for a fact that love you and you love them. And it's crazy because every time I do a Scorpio reading, the lovers card always come up. So it's like, I feel like y'all been wanting to go towards this person who you generally do love and have feelings for, but you have all these different type of blockages and people. Not, it don't always have to necessarily be people. It can be situations that happen. It's like always blockages that try to block it from coming into fruition for you. But like I said, it's a person that you have had in your energy that is right now is considered a third party, because in fact you're not really dealing with them. But they are also possibly blocking this as well, just because in fact they probably know that you are trying to go towards who you generally do love and have feelings for, and you want to offer them something more stable than what they had with you recently or previously or in the past. One more card, Scorpio. One more card. Yeah, like I said, 3 of Wands came up. So yeah, it's like they know that you are trying to go towards who you want to, and just because of some fact they know that you are trying to go towards this other person, they're going to try their best to continue to block it, no matter what they have to do. Like, they might be the type that still try to keep themselves attached to like third parties, not like, you know, other people. I'm talking about like family and friends and that, just so they can still find some type of way to block you from moving for some type of way to block you from moving away from them and going towards who you want to. So like I said, maybe they try to have other people in the mix too, to try to help them keep being attached to you, connecting you in some type of way, so they can possibly block it that way as well. But like I said, either way it go, they know for a fact that you do not want to give them whatever love offer that you have that you want to offer the other person. And they're going to continue to try to block it any way that they can until they are able to simply move on from you. And of course, you move on from them. As in, don't give them any type of energy. You don't entertain them. And you cut the cord. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Scorpio, you have blockages that are trying to block you at this time from your blessings, or simply to just go towards that person who you generally want to go towards. So just pay attention and be very observant of those around you and your energy, because like I said, you do have a third party. You do have a female who's kind of dependent on you, like when it comes to like money, or, you know, they just look at you as somebody to be dependent on. You have to be cautious, because this person is most likely the person that's blocking you, especially in the 3D, to try to block you from going towards who you generally do love, this whoever this lover is. So yeah, Scorpio, this is y'all reading. Take resonate. Sagittarius, y'all are up next.